Greetings and welcome back to Big Bacon's Collection. Today we're going to be looking at the Star Wars Black Series, Clone Wars, Clone Commander Wolffe, leader of the Wolf Pack. As always, we're going to start with the accessories, move on to the figure, check the articulation, gear them up, and get them on the shelf. So, he comes with a couple of these handheld clone pistols. Both share the exact same sculpt, no paint, as is, typical for the clone troopers. He's got his helmet. The hand-painted style wolf head, very cool. The smudging, the mud on it, nicely done. Visor's painted in black, very nicely. The air intakes appear to be painted well. Come around the back side. There's not a whole lot to it except the extension of the wolf head. Do have a silver molded articulated rangefinder, but mine's a little gummy right now. It's a little warm here in the bacon bunker, so we're being careful with how we're moving things. Looking at the figure, we've got a Tamora Morrison style head. Not the greatest face likeness, but in its defense, with the heavy scarring on this side. Eye is painted in there really well. Brows, lips, all that's done beautifully. Flat top haircut's painted pretty well. I mean, it's a little short here on the side, missing a little paint in the hairline. This side's much better. He's got the traditional clone style armor. Now this is one of the older clone bodies, as you can see with the pins. And the fact that this is a double jointed elbow and a double jointed knee. But the armor is a base white with gray paint overlay. At least that's what the character's supposed to be. Got more mud splattered up here on the chest and on the arms. Wolfpack emblem. Little transmitter antenna there. There's the actual wolf head. The control console on the arm is kept white. He has a soft goods comma with the gray edging. A belt, which is glued into place, but it does have dual holsters on it. No paint detail. And between the knees and the lower legs, you got more of that gray paint. Sorry about that. The mother-in-law has apparently infiltrated the bacon bunker. So all in all, this is a great looking figure. Now, with it being on the older clone body, I'm not expecting great things from the articulation, but we're going to check it anyways. Head is on a dumbbell on top of what looks like a hinge. So looking up, the hairline in the back hits the neck and keeps it from going any further. Looking down though, great deal of down. Good rotation. Not really any tilt. Now, these shoulder pads are not glued at the bottom. They do flex up over the top a little bit, so you do get almost 45-degree lift. No butterfly jointing. Full rotation. Have a bicep cup for rotation. Double jointed pinned elbow, which, because of the way the armor sculpted, only gets you about 45 degrees. I'm sorry, 90 degrees. My brain is shutting down in the heat. Hands rotate. Left hand has a horizontal hinge. Come on, hinge back. Right hand has a vertical hinge. There's a mid-torso cut here for rotation. A little bit forward, a little bit of back, and even some tilt. Legs only kick out that far. Now, I don't know if I'm fighting the sculpt, yeah, this is soft enough, it's moving. So, it's just the sculpt that's limiting it that far. Leg, if you twist the armor as you raise it, you can get it up to 90. There's a thigh cut behind the armor plate. double jointed pinned knee. Gets you a good deal over 90. That's about 90 there. So anything beyond that is just bonus. There's no boot cut. Foot hinges back that far, forward that far, front facing pin for rocker. So now the question becomes, do I cover this clone head or do I have him hold the helmet? I got a lot of guys holding helmets right now. I don't need a whole army of helmetless guys, but is that face sculpt good enough to keep out in the open? Or do I slide the helmet on and cover it? There we go. I'm going to let this one be. Because the scarring on the face is unique enough to make it worthwhile. So what do you say we take a moment and get them up on the shelf? And there you have them. Once again, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe, like, share, comment, hit that notification bell. And I'll see y'all next time.